Welcome, my lovely Aries. This is your weekly Cartomancy reading for June 10th through June 16th, 2019. This is a general reading for Aries and will not be for all. Me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing self and others, and nurturing our dreams and callings. So, the biggest news of the week is that Friday, my baby niece had her first baby. I love babies. I'm a baby junkie. I love their energy, love sharing in that energy. It's quite addictive. It's quite lovely and pure. And then also keep in mind that Father's Day is Sunday, June 16th. Plan accordingly for whatever you need. I know not all of us are fathers or celebrate Father's Day. I myself had a great one, and I also had great grandfathers. Excellent grandfathers, because they're just wonderful. So last week's energy was all about the new moon and the darkness and pulling on our shadows. Well, and of course we had that parental versus passionate action. For example, on Tuesday I had to clean my whole apartment top to bottom. Don't know why. I just had time and energy. But on Wednesday I just sat back and I watched the Raptors game. The NBA Finals. Very exciting stuff. So this new week's energy, I'm going to focus on Venus in Gemini, because that Gemini energy hit everyone strong. Even the season, I felt the shift when the season of Gemini began. So this is going to be through June 8th through 7/3. Venus will be in Gemini. This reading is for that first week of that Gemini. Venus in Gemini, and Cosmo called it big dick energy. It's just social and communicative energy. Attraction begins with words. We tend to bond more readily on a mental level, and it's being talkative, flirty, and curious. It's just getting out there, injecting a little excitement in your heart area, in your romance area, in your connection areas. But the shadow side is being fickle and indecisive, and that playa, and that's where that big dick energy. It'll be fun if you behave appropriately. Oh. Okay, gems. Aries in Venus in Gemini. All right. The energy you're bringing into this week is you don't really feel like you want to exercise your personal power. You're feeling a little bratty because you're doing your work, my Aries. You're trying to get rid of some burdens. You're releasing some burdens because you have some kind of financial contract or battle you're kind of trying to get out of or into. It's a heartbreak. It's probably a divorce contract or separation or just new papers to get you out of a relationship, even a rental contract. I know a lot of people are moving out from one another right now. And I do have that Two of Hearts. How's this communication going to hit Aries? So that fear of commitment, that fear of love. Well, of course, because you're just trying to work your butt off to get out of the last mess. All right. There's going to be a victory in communication. I mean, you're going to get past the battles, the bloodiest part of the battles, the Five of Swords of it, if you will. And you will be able to hit the crossroads and make a decision in love. You're going to be able to, and you're going to be, this is going to balance and give you control of your financial life and your own personal value. This breakup is probably hitting your value a lot for your pentacles, not just your money, but your personal value. This relationship took away your personal value to a great degree, Aries. And this is you claiming your voice even and your social appearance because you're taking it back. I feel it's like a taking back energy. The Three of Hearts would definitely be a celebration, but only if this is upside down. So this is only a celebration if you have still retained your heart. Is what Spirit is telling me. And it also, Spirit is also saying that, but that you will control your finances. Perhaps there was some financial abuse or some limited use access to your resources due to legal matters or a separation of some kind. And that's going to balance out. But it's going to balance out if you retain your heart. Let's see if you retain your heart. Yes, this could be from separation from a water sign, or this could just be you, Aries, standing in some emotional power, some parental love. Definitely put that parent energy, parent yourself. I used to call them adult orphans, and when you're an adult orphan, when you don't have any parents, even if you're a child orphan, you really need to learn how to parent yourself to succeed in life. It's hard to ask a child to do that, but not an adult. And that's when we think, oh, my dad used to say, speaking of Father's Day, my dad used to say this, this, and this. That comes to mind for a reason. Was he right? Was he wrong? Yeah. And you start in communication. This being swordsy energy, it's like a new life in communication. You're cutting off communication from this water sign. That is definitely a problem sign for you. Cutting off communication will open up your heart, your own heart, your young heart. It'll open up your own heart, Aries. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. This is slightly nostalgic card. It feels more like definitely a heart battle, a change in your way you see love, a change in the way you experience love with this person. You don't want to experience love with this person. And you want that fresh heart, Aries. You really do. So I'm going to pull some action cards for Aries and from my other deck, from my Dark Hearts deck. Since this was such a psychological reading, let's see what kind of energies we need for that. Venus and Gemini, what do we need to do to get through that LifeCraftAction? What do we need to do, Aries, to get us through the week, Father's Day weekend? What energy is going to hit us, and what do we need to know? All right. Let's see, my Aries, my Aries. All right. Oh, wow. It's the Nine of Hearts upside down. Your wish is, like, delayed. You're waiting for something, my dear. It's you. Oh, you're waiting for something, and it's something that's scaring you. These are even twos upside down. Everything's in reverse here because things are not moving. Everything is kind of stuck or uncertain. There's a sense that it's just delay, and it's creating a bit of an anxiety. It's making time move slowly. It's making your heart beat faster. Okay, this is the Five of Spades and the Queen of Spades. This is you taking an action to communicate. This is you standing in this airy, gentle energy of communication. It's the Gemini energy. It's that flirtatious energy. It's that encountering energy. Ooh. Okay. This is really very simple. You're waiting on something, Aries. And I know Aries hates to wait. I am one. But look, this is the energy that's coming in. You need to start communicating and thinking and getting in your air, getting in this flirtatious, sociable, and communicative. You need to get out and create a change in your life, blossom in your life. Definitely you will find your fire and power to protect you out there. There's this waiting, this anxiety, including you've gotten over a battle with somebody, a broken heart with somebody was in the earlier Venus and Gemini energy where you stand. You're waiting something, perhaps an ending, perhaps a new beginning. But even in work and time and your heart, it's like you're waiting for things. You're putting in the daily work. I see that with the Three of Diamonds as well, that you're putting in your craft, your mastery, your efforts, but there's difficulty in communication here. It's either, these are upright, so communication will happen. It will start moving. I feel like this conversation or this confrontation is going to happen, and you need to be the best communicator, and that flirty, curious, talkative energy is going to help you. And Aries, it's going to put you in your power. It's going to realign you. Waiting is not... I really can't do a lot of my readings on time. I really struggle with time. I wanted to predict my niece's baby so badly, but I was only able to get the week, and it was 6'3" to 6'8", but I just wanted the day. I didn't even want the hour or weight of the baby. But nonetheless, it's a struggle because Spirit, there's divine timing, there is waiting, because time is an illusion. There are things that have to happen in order before something happens. And it hasn't happened yet. You've done your part, Aries. You've done the work. You're still mastering the work. And it's coming. But in the meantime, you must keep an eye out on how you're presenting yourself. This is definitely, more fear. All right, you're going to be able to take control of your communication. Okay, so I have this Two of Diamonds, more fear here. You're just, it's like everything is on a hold for a moment. And you're going to have to think through some things. This is less about Spirit, though. This is more about, this is the Five of Spades, Queen of Spades, and Eight of Spades, all that Gemini communication energy coming in. This Eight of Spades is upside down, meaning that you can't even really, you're trying to take control of communication, but you just came from the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is where we realize where we've fallen, or on our own sword, where we've set up our own booby traps for ourselves. And this 8 being upside down means that you are healing from a lot of wounds from that Seven of Swords in here. And it is taking a bit of time. And you are only going to heal the more you sit in this air energy and the more you accept that flirty, that playful, that sociable energy is going to bring out more of their Aries energy. So the best thing for you to this week is when you get invited to happy hour is to go and just socialize, be yourself, Aries. I know we've been working on containing our energies, our 8s, or controlling our emotions, not overreacting, not powering up through rage. Definitely, Aries, we are going to be standing in our power. I like that this King of Fire, this King of Aries, is Aries, Leo, Sag, is a fire sign can just shut up a whole frickin' room when they walk in or when they speak. And this is you standing in your power, especially since you're doing so much communication and healing work and being able to engage with others in a better place through the week. Just by doing so, just by being more sociable, just by getting out there, you're going to find yourself again. All right, how about some energy for the weekend? All right, notice that the fears didn't go away, though. A lot. The fears are in different areas. Okay. Looks like you have some options here, Aries. I have 2 kings here. I think this is the King of Hearts and the King of Diamonds. You have an upside-down water sign and an upside-down earth sign as options. And this is what you're waiting for, Aries. What else? What are these options for Aries? Let's see. Ooh, you don't want anything to do with these guys. This is you releasing options. This is, Aries. It didn't, these are upside down. They're not right. You don't want to do it. You're not going to put your energy into this water sign. This is a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a this Earth, this Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. No way, you're done. You're not putting energy there. This feels like you've, whatever you're waiting on, it's because you have your standards, Aries, and you are not going to, you're not going to settle. That's what that card tells. Oh my gosh. And this is the Queen of Fire. She's upside down because you're still waiting for what you want, Aries. We're upside down because we're still waiting for what we want. But we're going to get back in our power, our best power, which I know is my feminine power. But we just have all these options we don't want. So we're going to choose ourselves while we're waiting for this other thing, whatever it is, work. It could be love. I think it is love with the Venus in Gemini, but apply it where it goes, Aries. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And definitely thank you for sharing in my energies. And have a great week, my lovelies.